Hey everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. So today's video is all about what is coming up for you in the next 60 days. And I leave it completely up to Spirit what they want to hone in on and focus on for each of the videos. Obviously, I always leave everything up to them. I've already done your readings. This intro is being recorded after your readings are already complete. So these cards came from your reading. So for group 1, your card is number 3, and it's Sea Beacon Fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? For group 2, it's card number 8, and it's Grumpy Red Fairy, be your true self. And that card makes me giggle, actually. And group 3, your card is number 1, Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. All right, choose a card, a number, a picture, whatever resonates with you, but choose one that does resonate with you, that's calling to you, and trust that Spirit brought you here for a reason, to hear what they want to tell you and to let you know like what to expect in the next 60 days. So pick your card, go down into the description box and click on the timestamp for your reading, and it will take you straight to it, and I will see you there. Thanks, y'all. Hey, group 1. Okay, we're going to take a look at what's coming up for you in the next 60 days. It could be anything. We're going to let Spirit hold the cards on that one. All right, so your oracle card is card number 3, Sea Beacon Fairy, and it says guidance, but where will it lead you? So that's interesting. Let's put that up here. Okay, and I'm going to get some tarot on the card. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread for this 60-day reading. Get a full picture for you. All right. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Wands. All right, let's see what we have going on here. So at the heart of your reading, we have the 3 of Pentacles, and it's being crossed by the 4 of Swords. The base of your reading, we have Knight of Pentacles, the Magician reversed in the recent past, King of Swords reversed, crowning your reading. Let's move this over here. Near future, we have Queen of Pentacles. Your energy is the 3 of Swords reversed. The people and the environment around you is the Queen of Swords. A lot of people. The advice from Spirit is the Tower. And your outcome is justice. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Got quite a few major arcana here. Quite a few people. You've got the King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. And then major arcana, you have the Tower, the Justice, the Magician. So you got a lot going on here. All right, give me just a sec. I just want to take all this in, see if I get any initial messages for you from Spirit, and then we'll go through the cards and talk about what's going on here. Okay. All right, they're saying as a general message for you, that if this reading is for you, you're wanting to make a change, but you're finding that the pieces are not coming together for you. It's not working out like you would have hoped, or going as, they're saying we're making it more complicated, or you're making it more complicated. No, they're saying we are making it more complicated in order to get you to slow down and think everything through before you make this decision, before you make a change. So there's some like intentional speed bumps here happening, not meant to stop you, just to get you to slow down, reflect, take your time before you make a move. So that's interesting. All right, well, let's see what else is going on here. So at the heart of your reading, we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is crossed by the Four of Swords. If they're saying you're working hard at something. Hold on. Okay. All right. They're wanting me to point out the person on this particular card. If you notice, she's kind of got like a miserable look on her face and her arms are folded. She's not very happy. They're saying in some way, neither are you. You're not very happy with what's going on around you. Possibly with your life in general. It's not a pleasant time for you. This is a challenging time for you. It's like you're being put through the ringer in so many different ways. But Spirit is bringing in some rest, helping you slow down, right? These speed bumps that help you to slow down. And that's represented in part by the Four of Swords. It's slowing you down. It's helping you see past your feelings about this situation. See past your frustration, your anger, your whatever it is that's got you feeling kind of miserable. This rest that they're bringing you or have brought you, you may be experiencing that now. This like little bit of a break is there to help you. It's there to help you see things with new eyes and a fresh perspective. Okay. So at the base of your reading, we have the Knight of Pentacles. They're saying, okay, you're trying to move forward with some aspect of your life, but it's going slowly. Knight of Pentacles is very slow, basically stopped. That's how slow the Knight of Pentacles is. Yeah, they're saying they're not moving very fast at all. Neither are you, or this situation is. They're saying it's not moving. So whatever you've like been trying to do or trying to pursue or been going after or looking for is in like sleep mode almost. It's just not moving. All right. In the recent past, we have the Magician in reverse. You're used to being able to manifest what you want. You're very powerful in that way. You know, you focus on something, you really dream about it in a tangible way. And for you, those things tend to come to fruition. They tend to happen. But right now, you're it's almost like it feels like you have no power. Like you've lost your power. They're saying it's like the magician has gone out the back door. Literally, like in the past, it's in the back door. It's not that you're not in control of your own life. It's not that at all. But there are other forces at play that also have some play, what's the right word here? They want to say control. In other words, they are working on your behalf. They're kind of manipulating things in the right way, regardless of exactly how you want it to play out. They want you to see something. They want you to see something. I don't know what yet. We'll pull some more cards, but there's more to this situation than you think, or even that it appears. Okay, interesting. So you have the King of Swords in reverse, crowning your reading. It's sort of like an umbrella over your reading. This is someone who is not very happy, not very kind, can be a little bit of a bully. Their words are very sharp and they can be harsh. This is not you. Unless you resonate with that energy, it's not you. This is someone around you. And it may be, reflect why you're a little bit unhappy right now. But this person and the energy they sort of give off, the words they say, the things they do, it like literally kind of affects every piece of this reading and every piece of your life probably. Even if they're not in every part of your life, sometimes harsh words can sort of infect everything because they sit with us. And they replay in our mind over and over again. So they want you to be cautious of this person. Don't take their words as gospel. Don't take them too seriously. Don't take them to heart. But clearly, in some way, you are, because they are crowning your reading. Interesting. Okay. In the near future, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone else, they're saying. Another person. Someone that's coming into your life to show you what nurturing feels like. To show you what like a loving, kind, generous soul is like to have in your life. And how someone like that can really change everything. Maybe you've become so accustomed to this King of Swords in reverse, this sharp-tongued, quick to cut person, that maybe you've gotten a little bit, a little bitter, a little bit angry and frustrated because you're always under this umbrella of this energy. Well, this Queen of Pentacles is coming into your life, and this is not, gender specific, king, queen. It's not about that. Each court card has a little bit of a different nuance, and it isn't, even though it looks like it is tied to gender, it really isn't. The Queen of Pentacles, regardless of gender, is kind of a mothering energy. It's a little bit of a selfless energy. It's unconditional. Unconditional care. It can be unconditional love, although this may be someone that doesn't necessarily love you. They care. They genuinely care. And they want to take care of you. They want to help you. And they want to show you what it can be like with someone like them in your life. And that may not be a conscious thing they want to do, but that's what's in them, is that's just kind of who they are. They like to show people what kindness feels like. Interesting. So your energy is the Three of Swords. You're healing. You're healing as you rest from whatever this situation is. You're healing from it. You are recovering from like this constant barrage of negativity. And if you're not there yet, you will be very soon, because you're getting this rest. You're getting this like moment to take a deep breath, maybe an escape, maybe just some time to start to feel better again. And you will feel better again. All right, the environment around you is the Queen of Swords. All right. Is this a person, or is this just an energy? All right. Yeah, they're saying it's not a person. It's not a specific person. It's the feeling you get when you're around this person too much. You become not negative and quick to cut necessarily. You're not a bully at all with your words, but you do become a little more cutting with your words. You become a little bit more they're like saying sharp. In one way, it's keeping you on your toes, right? It's having you think strategically. It's having you think more directly. But in general, the energy around you, the environment around you it's very meticulous. It's very cutting. It's very sharp. It's very, they're saying unevolved, which is an interesting word to say. Point being, there's not a lot of love. There's not a lot of care. You notice there are no cups here. The only cup in the entire spread is the upside down one that the magician has. It's a very defensive environment that you're in. That's what I feel. You're not on the offensive, right? That's more King of Swords, attacking. But you're very much on a defensive, in a defensive environment. Now, that doesn't mean it's you necessarily. Could be other people around you are all feeling it. Or it's just the general atmosphere that you're in. Okay. The advice from Spirit, shake things up. It's time to shake things up. It's time to make a change, but it might not be the change that you think it will be, which is why they're giving you time. The end result, the outcome in the next 60 days is the Justice card. You're going to get what you deserve. You're going to stop feeling so judged and criticized. And things are going to become a little bit more balanced for you. It's interesting. All right. Well, we've got some other cards here. We're going to do some clarifying on your spread here. All right. We're going to start with the King of Swords. Let's clarify the King of Swords. See what else Spirit wants to tell us about this person in your life. And we have the Nine of Cups reversed, and it says overindulgence, materialism, dissatisfaction. Yeah. This person is all about themselves. It's about what they want and getting as much of that as humanly possible, regardless of what it takes to get it. They're taking advantage a little bit. And it's because they are dissatisfied with their own life. They're in a place where they're not very happy either. And it's someone who, maybe hasn't learned how to cope from that or cope with that or how to heal from that. So they focus on what they think they can control, which is what they can have, what they can take, how they can, get people to do what they want and be who they want. Anything else there, Spirit? Okay. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Let's look more at this other person who's going to be either coming into your life or playing a bigger part in your life soon. And we have the Four of Needles, which is the Four of Swords. And it says respite, introspection, recuperation. This person is going to bring you some much needed rest. Interesting, you have Four of Swords here twice. This is the person that is going to challenge your misery, right? That's what this card is about. It's the challenge. It's what is going to, or try to turn this card around. And it's coming from this person. It's courtesy of this person. They're going to allow you to take a break, to rest, to recuperate from what you've been dealing with too much of. Anything else you want to tell us about this person, Spirit? They're saying this person's going to be there for you when you least expect them, but when you most need them. They're going to show up like out of the blue. And it's just going to be like a relief when this person shows up. Like, oh, thank goodness. Like somebody who gets it. Somebody who sees me and understands me and isn't constantly trying to attack me or get something out of me. It's very interesting. Yeah. Spirit's going to drop them in your lap like at exactly the right time. And it's going to feel like a warm hug. That's what it's going to feel like. All right. Nice. Beautiful. All right. Where do you want to go next, Spirit? All right. They want to clarify this Four of Swords. So what else can you tell us about that? Interesting. It's the Magician in reverse again, like two Four of Swords, two Magicians in reverse. It says manipulation, deception, unfocused. This is what you need a break from. This person who is manipulating you. This person who is, I don't feel like they're deceiving you. They're just sort of taking advantage of you. They're treating you a little bit like a puppet that they can make do whatever they want just by saying certain things or implying certain things to you that sort of get you, your feathers ruffled. They're saying you can take your magic back, but it's going to take some time and some effort and some love. And you'll see that coming in. Some care, some kindness, a little bit of beauty. Words matter. That's what they're saying. Words matter. They can be harsh, they can be hurtful, or they can be kind and they can be encouraging. This is what you need. And that's what's coming. All right. They want to clarify the Queen of Swords next. This is the environment around you. What else can you tell us about Group 1's environment? Or the people around them? Okay. And we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Needles in reverse. Interesting. Getting a lot of synchronistic cards here. So it says cold of heart, critical, narrow mind. The atmosphere around you feels very trying, very uncomfortable, very cold and sharp, and very pointed. It's like the more this influence this person has on you and your environment and the people around you, the more everyone else starts to also do that. You know, it's like there's a lot of defensive energy that leads to lashing out, that leads to frustration and anger. There's a lot of critical words being said. There's not a lot of kindness, not a lot of encouragement, not a lot of good feelings right now. That's got to change. All right, well, let's look at the advice. We've got the Tower card already, so something absolutely needs to change. You've got to shake things up. What else can you tell us, Spirit? And we have the Six of Cups, and the words on it say innocence, reminiscing, and playful. They're saying get back to the child in you. Shake things up. You know, maybe you need to go home for a while. Whatever home means to you. It might be where you have friends from, a younger age. It might be where you have family members, especially if there's children around. You need to be around more lighthearted energy in a big bad way because it will help you. And it will kind of, I'm trying to find the right word, I'm sorry. It will color you, is the word I'm getting. It will color you in a new color. Instead of so gray and black and white and heavy and dark, it will lighten you up. It will bring color into your life. Like a shot of spring. You need that. If you can't get yourself around some young people, some people who maybe knew you when you were young, some people who have this lighthearted energy. If you can't get around people that are like that, then you be that. Create it yourself. Find a way to play more. Find a way to have more fun. Find a way to get out of this, because it is very destructive energy that you are in. Anything else on the advice? Okay. Oh, all right. They were just telling me they wanted to give you another card, and here we go. And it's the Emperor card, and it says authority, power, paternity. Okay. Okay, they're encouraging you to look for a father figure that will help you. This could be literally your father, grandfather, maybe an older brother or relative that feels like a father figure. Even a friend who has that gravitas that a father figure might have. It could be a boss or a mentor. It doesn't have to be male. But it does need to be someone who is confident and self-composed. They're not easily rattled the way this person rattles people. And ask them, talk to them. And it might just be somebody you meet on the train. That's what I'm getting, is it could just be somebody you meet on a train or in a bar or somewhere, what do you say? Oh, at the airport. Okay. It could be just somebody you just meet in passing, sort of, but you have a conversation with them. And they bring you some powerful advice. And you might have to ask them, how do you handle this kind of situation? How do you stay so composed? How do you not let someone like this rattle you? They're saying, look for someone like that. There is likely to be someone in your world, in your environment. Either it's someone you already know, or it's someone that you are going to meet in passing. And they want you to talk to this person. Get to know them a little bit. Ask them questions. Seek some advice from them, even if it's just a conversation over a beer. Pick their brain, get some advice from them. And then when you're no longer with them, seek to be like them. Because they've got that control. They've got that self-control without giving up their power. Nothing can rattle them, not really. It takes a lot to rattle the Emperor. All right, interesting, very interesting. All right, let's look at the final outcome. Your outcome card right now is Justice, getting what you deserve, getting a little more balance. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about Group 1's outcome? And it's the Knight of Cups, and it says charmer, romance, proposal. All right, you're going to get what you deserve, and it's going to come in the form of what, Spirit? They're saying it's going to come in the form of a knight. I don't know exactly what that means, but someone's going to come into your life who treats you right. Who shows you what it feels like to be charmed, to be loved, to be respected and someone who is on your level. You know, where I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is someone either older or more mature or just has that like old soul sort of energy. The Knight of Cups feels very much more on like an even keel with you, wherever you are on your journey. But they're kind. And they want to give more than they take. And they want to share with you and respect you and be there for you. You know, this could be a love relationship sort of thing, but it doesn't have to be. It can be someone coming into the workplace who, you know, shows you like enough kindness that you're able to come back out of your shell. Or it's just someone who comes into your life. It could be a friend. It's someone coming into your life who shows you what it means to be liked, to be loved, someone who just enjoys you. You're getting what you deserve, and what you deserve in part is this person coming into your life. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, okay. They want to give you another card on the outcome, so here we go. There's more they want to tell you. Okay. And it's the Five of Needles, Five of Swords. It says disagreement, surrender, self-serving. Oh, they just like lit up a big light that said surrender. What does that mean, Spirit? Okay. They're saying you're going to give in to this knight in a good way. They're going to fight for you. They're going to want to be with you. This very well may be a love situation. It doesn't have to be, though. But they're going to fight for you to be with them in some way. And they're going to win. They're fighting on your behalf. They're fighting to support you. They're fighting for your support. They're fighting to win you. And they're going to win. That's interesting. And they're saying you're going to surrender to them, but it's a good thing. It will change everything. All right, so they're bringing me back to the original message, which I hope I can remember what it was. I don't remember exactly what it was. I apologize, but along the lines of there's change that needs to happen, but you don't necessarily, you think you know what it is, but you don't necessarily know what it is. They're sort of helping you slow down, helping you open up and heal and recover, so that when this person, this Knight of Cups comes in, you don't fight them. You don't block them. You surrender to them. And that's your justice. That's you getting exactly what you deserve. Not what you think you want, but what you really need and what you really deserve. Interesting. Okay. So they're bringing me back to this oracle card. Sea Beacon Fairy. And it says guidance. Where will it lead you? They're saying you don't necessarily know where you're being led. And it goes back a little bit to that original message of change. You don't necessarily know where you're being led. You might think you do. You might think you understand what all of this is about, but it's something very different. It's more than you think, and it's bigger than you think. Because this change is actually going to change your life. It's going to change how you see things and your environment and the people that are around you. It's all going to change. But if they brought this person into your life right now, you wouldn't see them. You wouldn't be open to it because you're too much on the defensive. That's the environment you're in some way. And so you're not receptive to it, even if you think you are. They know that you're not really receptive to what this person has to offer. So it's going to take this queen coming into your life who helps you, who speaks kindly to you, who understands you and respects you, and helps you take a deep breath in whatever is going on in your life. Maybe they give you a helping hand. Maybe they help you with things that have been burdensome to you. They are a caring soul, and they're going to help you put your guard down. Once you get your guard down and you start to play again, and you learn how to manage this negative energy, and you shake things up a little bit because it's time, then this person is going to come into your life. They're going to fight for you. They're going to win you over. And you're going to really and truly get what you deserve. So I guess be ready for all of that. And just let things unfold the way they're supposed to. And try not to get too hung up on how things are right now. Because they are changing. And Spirit is bringing in people and forces and energy that will help you get out of this energy that you're in. All right, group one, I hope that was helpful. It was a long reading, but I hope it was worthwhile for you. Thanks for sticking it out. Please like this reading if it resonated with you. Please leave a comment if you have anything you want to share. I love to read your comments. And just thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you watching today and every day. Have a great day, y'all. Bye-bye. Hey, group two. Okay, we're going to look at what's coming up for you in the next 60 days. It could be anything, whatever Spirit wants to tell you that's coming in the next 60 days. So your oracle card is card number 8, Grumpy Red Fairy. Be your true self. It's funny. Funny. Okay. Let's get some tarot on the table. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread for this reading. And I've got 2 different sets of tarot cards for you. So we'll start with one and we'll clarify with the other. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have Judgment. All right, so let's see what we've got here. The heart of your reading, we have Queen of Swords reversed, and it's being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The base of your reading, we have 10 of Wands reversed. Recent past, 2 of Wands reversed. Crowning your reading is the King of Cups. Near future, Two of Swords reversed. Your energy is the Ten of Cups. The people and the environment around you is the Nine of Wands. The advice from Spirit is the Moon reversed. And your outcome is Nine of Swords reversed. Okay. Got a lot of swords here, but you actually have a mix of everything except pentacles, which is interesting. All right, give me just a second. I want to take all of this in and see if they send me any initial messages for you. So give me just a sec. Okay. All right. I'm not sure I know what this means, but what they're telling me as far as this reading for you, they're saying, okay, hold on. Let me just. Okay, they're saying taking care of the pieces of your life that aren't always cohesive. I'll be honest, I'm not sure I know what that means. They're saying you will. So we're going to just let that sit for a minute. Taking care of the pieces of your life that are not always cohesive. Okay. Well, let's start at the beginning. The heart of your reading, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. They're saying you've gone to a place where you've gotten kind of angry. You're angry at life. You're angry at the universe. You get angry with the people around you. You get angry at yourself. It's a harsh energy. But underneath all of that is hurt and exhaustion and worry. But it's coming out as anger in some way. Frustration, maybe some bitterness. Yeah, you're not happy. The Queen of Swords is being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Things don't seem to be turning around for you. They're saying, Spirit is saying, and it's not what you think. They're saying you're not being punished. You're not being taught a lesson. They're saying you're being shown a different way. So the more, if you try to force things to go a certain way, or if you believe they're going to go a certain way, first of all, if you believe they're going to go a certain way, you're going to be disappointed. Or maybe not, because maybe you believe they're going to go in a way that is not great. But if you try to force things to go a certain way, it's a bit like this card here. You can see she's got the spinning wheel, and it's all tangled. The yarn, the string or whatever it's all tangled. It's a big mess. And what happens when that happens is the wheel comes to a screeching halt. It stops. And you have to untangle and do things a different way. And they're saying that's what we're trying to show you. That there is a different way to do what you're doing. And to find peace and happiness and contentment in the process. Interesting. All right, so at the base of your reading, we have the Ten of Wands reverse. You have worked your tail off. and you've been exhausted, or you are exhausted, but you've had enough. Frankly, you've just had enough. And Spirit is saying you're just ready to put it all away, put it all down. Let somebody else take care of it. Let somebody else pick up this burden and be the one to have to walk with these, 10 wands. It's like the mindset on you is, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm so tired of doing it, of having to do it all. And you're just not having it. All right. In the recent past, you have the Two of Wands reversed. You weren't sure where things were going, or what you wanted to do, or how you wanted to move forward with whatever this is that's sort of pressing on you in life. But we jump from the Two of Wands reversed in the recent past to the Two of Swords reversed in the near future. And that says you're going to make a decision. Like here, you're waffling a bit. You don't know what to do. But that clarity is coming. The Two of Swords reversed, you're taking the blindfold off. You're done ignoring the way things are. And you're ready to look at them with clear eyes and make a decision. Okay? Crowning your reading, we have the King of Cups. Who is this, Spirit? Is this someone else in their life? No. They're saying it's you. They're saying you have the emotional capacity to be the King of Cups, to like rule your little island, whatever world you are within. You have the emotional capacity to rule it from a place of calm and steady compassion and care. They're saying this is you. You've just sort of fallen off the wagon a little bit. You've gotten caught up in the frustrations of life. And your unhappiness has created some friction within you, and possibly, in your life as well. But it's created some friction and some anxiety and just a full-on frustration. You don't know necessarily what's going on. You just know you're tired of it. At this point right now, you probably don't know what to do. You're just exhausted and fed up. That's the energy I'm getting. But clarity is coming here. It is coming. And your energy is the Ten of Cups, which feels so much like the King of Cups. So you may be taking care of family. You may be a caretaker of some kind, or just responsible for house and home and family and kids and who knows what else. But there is joy in this. It's not that you don't like taking care of others. You do. You take pride in it. You enjoy helping others. It makes you happy. But there's this frustration that is bubbling up under the surface. And we're going to look a little deeper to see where that frustration is coming from. But it is for sure infecting your at least your current attitude, your current mood, your current outlook, right, on your life. So the people or the environment around you is the Nine of Wands reversed. There's someone or possibly several someones who are very vulnerable right now. This may be someone that you're caring for, or maybe someone that you just constantly worry about and have to either take care of or help in some way. Or like I said, you just, they're just on your mind a lot because you want to help them. They're very vulnerable. They've gone through something that was a test of their limits. And they currently don't feel like they can be who they were anymore. It's very like a sad, it feels like a helpless kind of feeling. Like it hurts my heart a little bit to feel that. They're not themselves. Because they've been through something very, very challenging that may have truly changed their life in some way. They're saying they can't take care of themselves. I mean, it's possible this is a baby or a child who can't take care of themselves and are just vulnerable. And but there's someone in your life or in your environment, it's either someone in your life who cannot take care of themselves, who has gone through something so, possibly gone through something so challenging that they're no longer able to help themselves, or they're too young to help themselves, or you're in an environment where no one seems to be able to help themselves. It might also be the environment you're in. But it feels very strongly that it's a person. Very strongly that it's a person or people. The advice from Spirit is to maintain clarity, to not let your frustration bubble up and control your life, to not let emotions become too rocky and the waves come crashing down and you feel like you're losing control. You feel like you're losing your mind some days. They're saying you have to find the calm water. You have to see things in the light of day with a clear mind. Maintain that clarity. You've got some clarity here. Maintain that clarity. And the outcome is you're not going to worry so much about whatever's going on around you. You're going to be able to take a deep breath, tune it out a little bit, and find your own space, find your own place. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, we're going to pull some more cards. I'm going to get a little deeper here and find out what else Spirit wants to tell you is kind of coming around in the next 60 days. All right, we're going to start with the Queen of Swords reversed. This is at the heart of your reading. And it's the Seven of Cups reversed. And it says, delusions, fantasy, confusion. Yeah, you're definitely not thinking clearly right now. You've got so much frustration, so much anxiety that things, first of all, seem much worse than they probably really are. But they do feel very challenging for you. So I'm not downplaying that at all. But they're saying it's because you're not seeing things clearly yet. All right, let's clarify the Ten of Wands. You have the Ten of Wands reversed at the base of your reading. Let's get a little more information about that, please. Right? And we have the 5 of matches, which is the 5 of wands, and it says conflict, rivalry, competition. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of everything. You're tired of carrying the burden. You're tired of fighting to stay ahead of the problems, of the challenges, of the needs of others, of like the quality of life is what they're giving me. You're tired of fighting for a quality of life. You're tired. You're just tired. And you want to put it all down. You're tired of fighting. What is that, Spirit? Right. You're saying you're really tired of giving everyone around you the answers, you know, like solving their problems, helping them. But like no one comes around and takes care of you. And it feels overwhelming. It's not that you resent taking care of others, because I'm seeing here in 2 different places that you don't. You're just exhausted and you're frustrated and a little bit fed up, honestly. Okay. All right, let's clarify the 2 of Swords reversed. This is your near future energy. What else can you tell us about the 2 of Swords reversed? We have the King of Cups, just like we have up here. We have the King of Cups. Compassion, diplomacy, and balance. You have clarity coming. It's like you're going to reach a point where you remember why you do any of this in the first place. Like right now in the moment, you might be thinking exactly that. Why am I doing all of this? Why? Why? But the clarity is going to come and you're going to remember why. And it's because you enjoy helping people. And in the environment you're in some way, you do need to be a leader. But the true leader that you are is the King of Cups, not the Queen of Swords reversed. You lead with compassion. You lead with love. You lead with care. And you're going to remember that soon. How are they going to remember that? Okay, let's pull a card. We have the Death card. It says endings, change, transition. An ending is coming. The change is coming. You are going to change, they're telling me. But also something about the situation you're in is going to change as well. They're saying no one's dying. It's not that. They're saying it's the death of a frame of mind and a situation that needs to go away. That is they're saying there's something that is beyond your capacity and you're trying to make it work, but it's not meant for you. And you're going to leave that behind. I don't know what that is because it's a general reading, obviously, but I'm guessing you know what it is. There's something in your life that feels beyond your capacity. It's like if you could get rid of this one thing, oh, you could take a deep breath, right? It's this one thing that just keeps like knocking at your back. But they're saying it's not meant for you. It's okay to leave it behind. Okay, interesting. All right, they want to clarify the Nine of Wands. This is person, people, environment around you. Most likely a person, at least one. But if that doesn't resonate with you, if it's more about your environment, then absolutely that's what it is for you. The Devil says addiction, dependency, fear. There's a lot of dependency. There's a lot of fear here. Possibly addiction. There could be someone in your life who is dealing with an addiction or overcoming, an addiction. It's entirely possible, but that won't be for everyone. But there is someone, or possibly more than someone, who is dependent on you and is afraid in some way because they can't take care of themselves. And again, if this isn't a person in your life, it's an atmosphere around you of everything being dependent on you. Interesting. All right, tell us more about the advice, Spirit. What more can you tell us about the Moon card? You have the Moon reversed. Clarity, maintain clarity, hang on to clarity. Like once you remember why you do what you do, why you are where you are, or why you went into whatever it is you do. Maybe it's just being a parent. Like maybe you just remember why did I become a parent? Why do I love being a parent or a caretaker or whatever it may be for you? Once you come to that clarity, don't let it go. And we have the Two of Cups. It says partnership, connection, unity. You're going to get the help you need. But you have to be open to it first, and you have to shed this this persona that is suddenly you, this anger, this frustration, and remember who you really are, the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And when you do, you'll reach out to someone. They're saying they're not going to come to you. You're going to reach out to them because you will be in a new frame of mind, a new frame of heart. And they're going to help you. And there's going to be a connection here that makes your life easier and brings you peace and brings you some joy and brings you some love in some way. So maintain that clarity. Open up your heart. Remember who you are. And reach out to someone you love, someone you care about, or someone you know who cares about you enough to help you. Interesting. Anything else on that, Spirit? Okay. They're wanting me to look at the moon card. Okay. They're saying, look at the moon. They're telling me to look at the moon, so I'm showing you the moon so you can look at the moon. The craters that are in the moon. They're saying those are your wounds. Those are the things that have hit you and hurt you and damaged you. You're not going to forget those things. But you notice the girl on the moon, she's not looking at the craters. She's taking care of that lobster. They're saying, don't look at the craters. We know you're wounded. We know you've been hurt. We know, in some way, you've been damaged. You've been either taken advantage of or something hurt you. Maybe is hurting you. But when you get this clarity and you remember why you're doing what you do and remember who you are, they're saying stop looking at the craters. Because those craters are never going to go away, right? They may fill up with sand or whatever craters do, or water, but they don't have to matter. They can just be what was. A thing that happened to you, that affected you, that changed you in some way. But they don't have to matter anymore. So try to let that go. Try not to focus on them. Try not to look at them. All right, let's look at the Nine of Swords reversed. This is your outcome. We're seeing less worry here. Being able to take a deep breath. Being able to get some rest for a change. Okay. We have the Queen of Needles, the Queen of Wands, but she's upright in your outcome. And it says clear of mind, honest, unbiased. You're going to find clarity. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know what to get rid of. You're going to know who to call for help. And some of these worries, some of these concerns that are really overburdening you are going to go away. And you're going to reclaim your true identity. Your true you. That's amazing. That's amazing, Spirit. Is there anything else you wanted to? Okay. All right. Well, last but not least, we're going to come back to your Oracle card, which is, it shouldn't surprise me, but it still always does. How relevant, one card pulled at the beginning truly does sort of reflect what's going on here. And it says Grumpy Red Fairy. That might be kind of how you're feeling right now. No, But then it says be your true self. Be your true self. King of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords upright, clarity, compassion, kindness, love. Love for what you do and love for the ones you do it for. You're going to be okay. In the next 60 days, things are going to turn around for you. You're going to feel so much better. Just give it some time. And try, in the meantime, try to remember why you do what you do, why you are who you are. Because that's a good thing. Spirit really wants you to remember who you are and to be your true self. All right, group 2, I hope that helps you. I'm sorry you're going through such a challenging time, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Absolutely. So I'm really happy for you. I know it's going to get better. Feel free to drop, a line down in the comments if you want to let me know what's going on, if you just want to share or vent. I always read them when I can offer anything up. Advice-wise, I always do. I can't always, but I'm always willing to try. So thank you for being here. I appreciate your watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, y'all. Hey, group 3. Okay, we are going to take a look at what is coming for you in the next 60 days. It can be in any part of your life. I'm leaving it completely up to Spirit to decide what they want to share with you about the next 60 days. So, your oracle card. Your card is number 1, and it's Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. We'll put that there. All right. I have tarot cards for you here. I have 2 different sets. We're going to do, I'm going to do a full Celtic cross for you today. So we're going to get a really good look at what's going on and what is coming for you in the next 60 days. At the bottom of your deck, you have the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. Sorry if I take the camera. All right, let's see what we have. At the heart of your reading, you have 6 of Swords reversed. And it's being crossed by the King of Wands reversed. The base of your reading, we have 3 of Cups reversed. Recent past, the Hermit reversed. Crowning your reading, 6 of Wands. Near future, 9 of Pentacles reversed. Your energy is the Emperor reversed. The people and the environment around you is 9 of Swords reversed. Advice from Spirit, 7 of Swords reversed. And the outcome is 10 of Cups. So many reversed cards here. Very interesting. But the 2 most important cards, in my opinion, the card that crowns your reading and the outcome, are not only upright, but they're hugely positive cards. They're wonderful cards. Like you couldn't ask for better, overall cards there. But a lot of stuck energy here elsewhere in your reading. So, all right, give me just a couple of seconds. I just want to take all this in, listen to hear if they give me any initial messages for you, and then we'll talk about what's going on here. Oh, okay. All right, these are their exact words. There's not going to be a change in status for you until you change, Okay, until you change your attitude and the people around you. They're saying they're holding you back. But it's not their fault. That's what they're saying. It's not their fault. You have to be the one to say no. And to decide that you are worth more than what you're getting from these people around you. Okay, well, it's an interesting message. All right, so essentially things are not going to change for you until you change your attitude, change your mind, change the way you see things, and change the people who are around you, because they're not good for you. Okay. All right, well, thank you for that. That's interesting. All right, so let's start at the beginning. The card at the heart of your reading is the Six of Swords reversed. This is a feeling of being stuck, of going nowhere, not getting what you want, not going where you want, treading water is what they're saying. That's how you feel, like you're treading water. Crossing that energy is the King of Wands reverse. There's a desire for change, absolutely. The King of Wands is all about change. But they're saying it's misdirected. It's directed at the wrong things. This desire for change is pointed in the wrong direction, which is why he is in reverse. Okay. All right. So the base of your reading, you have the Three of Cups reversed. All right. For some of you, probably not all of you, but for some of you, frankly, don't kill the messenger. You're drinking too much. You're drinking too much alcohol. It's gone beyond the point of having fun to where it's actually, at least from their perspective, spirit's perspective, it is kind of dangerous and self-destructive and sabotaging your efforts to move your life forward. They're saying, for those of you who are not drinking too much, so if that phrase doesn't strike true for you, maybe you don't drink at all, they're saying there's something you are doing too much of that started out as fun, that started out as something that just makes you happy, that feels good, and progressed to where you are now, where you're doing it too much. It could be anything, it could be overeating, it could be video games is what they just gave me. It could be any number of things. I could rattle off a million things, but you already know. You already know what it is for you. The easiest description is to say you're drinking too much. And I think a lot of you who resonate with this reading know that. But don't assume this reading isn't for you if you don't drink. Step back and go, what habit, what behavior, what thing do I do that spirit might be honing in on to say, you got to slow down on that. Doesn't mean you have to stop 100%, but you've got to pull back because it's hurting your chances for change. Okay. In the recent past, you have the Hermit reversed. They're saying you were looking for answers in all the wrong places, looking for guidance in all the wrong places, following the wrong people, doing things for the wrong reasons, but not realizing it. But that's in the past. So you've moved from that. Where you're headed is this Nine of Pentacles reversed. Spirit is saying, we're not going to let you fall or fail, but something does have to change. So tell me, Spirit, about the Nine of Pentacles for group 3. They're saying you're going to lose something. So a lot of times the Nine of Pentacles, just to give you some reference, when it's in reverse, can talk about a loss of money, a loss of independence, a loss of a job. That isn't necessarily what you're going to lose, but they're saying the phrase drastic measures. And it doesn't have to get that far. So if you're hearing this message and you know, right, you know what it is, take proactive measures. Because there's something coming that is, it's not terrible, okay? So don't freak out. It's not terrible. But it will be a little unpleasant. It'll be a little unpleasant. And there's 2 ways this could go, they're saying. One is like this, where you lose something that's valuable to you, something that is important to you, something that means something to you. It could be anything from money to freedom to a friend to an actual physical object. Or you could hear this message, this reading, and pull yourself together, and whatever it is that is sabotaging your life, take the advice here today and straighten it out. And the Nine of Pentacles turns around. And then she's abundant. She is self-sufficient. She's independent. And this isn't about gender. It's just because she's drawn as a girl. She has everything she needs to move forward. This is the ultimate card of progress, of personal progress. But right now, your progress is being stalled. And there are consequences. There are consequences to that. Wow, I don't want to see anything unfortunate happen. Again, it's not anything dire, right? It's not, okay, they're saying it's not like losing your job, or it's not something tragic or dire. But it is a message. And it won't feel great. So I hope you heed the warning now and just sort of fix it. Fix it. Because what's crowning your reading is the Six of Wands. So to me, the crowning card is like an umbrella. It shades the entire reading. This entire part of your life is being shaded by, is being blessed by the Six of Wands, which is success. It's victory over challenges, and it's victory in life. It's feeling great. It's knowing you've done the right thing. It's moving forward. It's everything you want, and it's right here. But some things have to turn around. Okay. Your energy is the Emperor reversed. You're not feeling particularly strong right now. You feel weakened. Not weak, weakened. In other words, like some of your strength, some of your personal power has drained away. You're not owning your power. And the people around you are not worried about it. They're not worried about it at all. It's like they don't care. It's not that they don't care about you, although maybe they don't. I don't know. It's just it's a sense of like casualness, like whatever is going on, there's something somewhat like this is sabotaging, self-sabotaging energy, this destructive energy. It could be on a scale of 1 to 10, depending on who you are and what's going on in your life, right? But wherever the scale is, the people around you are not fazed by it at all. They're not worried about it. They're not thinking about it. They're not concerned about it. All right. The advice from Spirit is the Seven of Swords reversed. Strangely enough, the advice they're giving with this card and what they're saying to me is not to run away. But what they're saying is you can't run away from this problem. You have to fix it. Because you can run away and, depending on your situation, running away could mean, moving. It could be any number of things. Running away doesn't fix the problem because you're going to take your problem with you. You have to face it head on. Acknowledge there's a problem and fix it. And when you do, your outcome is the 10 of Cups. It's happiness. It's unconditional love and friendship and joy. It's contentment. It's everything. It's everything. And the fact that you have the 10 of Cups here and the 6 of Wands, there is so much beautiful, wonderful, incredible potential for you. And I'm getting like this message of like, it's there for you. It's coming. These beautiful things are there and they're coming for you. But how you get there is up to you. It's like you can get there the easy way or you can get there the hard way. But Spirit is not giving up on you. And they're holding these cards for you. They're holding a place for you in this place of happiness and joy and fulfillment and victory. But again, how you get there is up to you. Okay. It's a little bit of a heavy reading, y'all. Sorry, but I stick it out, please, because it feels very important that you listen, that you keep listening. So I hope you do. All right, we're going to clarify some of these cards, get a little more information. What else can you tell us, Spirit? All right, they want to clarify the 6 of Wands, crowning your reading. And we have 9 of matches. It says resilience, persistence, strong will. You're going to win. It might not be easy, or it might be easy. It sort of depends on your determination and your strong will. But they're saying you are resilient, just like the card says. And you will win. There's no question. You can make this happen now or later. But it's so much better now. If you just, get to the good stuff now. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. They want to clarify the 9 of Pentacles reversed for you. This is what's coming in your near future. Sorry, y'all. They tell me when to stop. Okay. All right. We have the Six of Matches. Six of Wands, again, acclaim, victory, success. They're saying, again, it's up to you. You can refuse the change and lose something that will wake you up. And then you will want to change. Or you can accept the success now, the victory now, the acclaim now. Because the success, the victory is yours to claim. But they're saying you've struggled with that. And you have to change your mind. You have to decide that this is for you. That the victory that it comes with the Six of Wands is for you. And maybe you've doubted that. Maybe you felt you didn't deserve it. Maybe you even felt like you didn't want it for some reason. But it's yours. It is your right. And it's coming for you. And Spirit doesn't want to see you have to go through like more challenges to get there. Like that's up to you. Okay. All right. They want to clarify the Three of Cups now. This is the base of your reading. This is doing something too much, too excess, to the point of sabotaging your efforts, sabotaging your success, sabotaging your Six of Wands and your Ten of Cups. You know, it's coming between you and victory. And you know what it is, Spirit is saying. It doesn't have to be what I'm saying it is, you know, whether it's drinking or whatever it is. You know in your heart what it is. And for each of you, it may be very different. And we have Seven of Matches reversed, which is Seven of Wands reversed. And says giving in, overwhelmed, vulnerability. Yeah, they're saying like there's some peer pressure happening here. And you are overwhelmed and vulnerable to that. But you can change it. These people, whoever they are, they're not right for you. You may have a fondness for them, you know, you may feel like they're your friends or whatever, whoever they are. But your life matters. Like for you, not that anyone's life matters more than anybody else's, but your life matters more than staying with this group of friends. You know what I mean? Or group of people. You have to see that. You have to know it. And you have to decide, I'm more important than this. And then make that change. You have to give in. Give in to what Spirit is telling you, not to them. Right now, you're like acquiescing to them. You're sacrificing you to be with them. And it's not okay. Like, you can do this. The reward is there. It's not like you're giving up something and getting nothing in return. You're getting everything in return. Okay. Okay. All right. They want to clarify the Nine of Swords here. This is the people and the environment around you. And what I'm hearing about that card again is not caring. Not being concerned. Not even thinking about it. Not thinking twice about what's going on. And we have King of Cups reversed. And the words on it say heartless, unstable, uncaring. If that doesn't tell you something about this group of people around you, like you already know. Like I feel like you kind of already know. You've been nudged, by spirit, by life. It can be hard to break away, to start over, to say no, to give yourself a new start and a better, find a better way. It can be hard. Like there's no question. But you have to do it. You have to. These people don't care for you. You may think they do, but they could what I'm hearing is they could watch you crash and burn and just move on with their lives, which is horrifying to me. It's not the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. All right, Spirit, let's clarify the Seven of Swords reverse. This is your advice card. And what they're saying is don't run away. You can do this. They're saying there's no escape. You have to do the work. You have to make the choices. You have to make the decisions yourself. And maybe one of the, maybe the thing that you are overdoing, whether it's drinking or games or sex or gambling, it could be anything, overeating. Maybe the thing that you're doing, you do it as a way to escape, right? In which case, when they say you can't escape, they mean that. They really mean that. You can't escape. You're just biding time. Okay, thank you for that. Okay. And we have Three of Matches reversed. It's Three of Wands reversed. And it says obstacles, frustration, creative block. They want you to work through the obstacles, not numb them, not escape from them, not run away from them. You have to work through them. Again, they're saying you can't change the future until you change yourself. So typically the Three of Wands upright is about planning for the future. It's about getting ready to take a leap into some big new thing. But you can't do it until you work through what's going on here. And they want you to work through it. Even if it's hard. Even if it feels like it's something you can't do. You have to. You have to try. It will change your life. I mean, you don't have to. Obviously, you have free will. You can do whatever you want. But you know what I'm saying. Okay. Anything else there on the advice, Spirit? Okay. I want to give you another card on the advice, so here we go. And we have Nine of Cups reversed. It says overindulgence, materialism, dissatisfaction. They want you to stop overindulging. Stop treating your dissatisfaction with your life or with whatever's going on as if you can cure it with a substance or an act, whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is that has, like, you think been helping you. It's your dissatisfaction is not a disease, and the cure is not your overindulgence. Dissatisfaction is an attitude, and it's being fueled by the people around you. And that's what you need to turn around. And when you turn that around, you have the Nine of Cups, which is wish come true, and gratitude and contentment. But they're saying you can't turn it around without facing the reality. And that's the reality. Interesting. All right. Talking about that card, they're wanting me to pull your oracle card up before we get back to the outcome. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. Two things they're saying here. One is you are a ghost of your normal self. You are not like live and in color. Like it's like you're fading away to make room for people who don't matter really in your life. Not that they don't matter. Everyone matters. But in your life, they need to go. So you're a bit of a ghost of your own self. But they're also saying, where it says count your blessings, be grateful for what you have. Don't lose what you have just to please other people. They can't help you. They can't make your life better. Only you can do that. And Spirit will help you. 1,000% Spirit will help you. But you've got to take the first steps. Okay. They're pointing out that this card is number 1. You need to take care of number 1. You. Interesting. It's beautiful. Okay. Well, let's talk about the outcome. The 10 of Cups here. Beautiful card. Happiness, love, joy, contentment, peace, friendships, good friendships, connections, connections with family, connections with people you care about. It's all there waiting for you. You just got to reach for it. And we have the Devil reversed. Detachment, freedom, release. I mean, that says it all to me. Letting go of whatever this is that is in some way kind of controlling your life. Letting go of the people who are encouraging that. And not looking out for you, for what's best for you. The outcome, and this can happen in the next 60 days, is breaking those chains, being free, releasing whatever it is that's been holding you back, and happiness, joy, love, friendship, everything beautiful, and success. It's all there. But you got to start. You got to start the work. You got to make some decisions. And don't let the challenge hold you back from doing the work. You know, if you, just as an example, if you overeat to numb your feelings and you're around other people who, you know, encourage this and they know it's unhealthy for you, you have to make some decisions for yourself. Same thing with drinking or whatever it may be. If there are people around you that are encouraging you to do something that is unhealthy or that is holding you back, and they're not concerned about that, why do you want them in your life? Surround yourself with people who are going to help you succeed, who are going to help you be the best you can be, not this, you know, shadow of a version of yourself. You deserve better. You 1,000,000 times deserve better. And that's why Spirit is coming in to give you this message. And they brought you here to give you this message. So I hope you're getting it. I really, really do. But I am here cheering you on and sending you love and hugs and blessings that I know are coming. So, all right, group 3. I know that might have been tough to listen to, but I'm grateful to you for sticking it out and for still being here and trusting Spirit and trusting me to share these messages from Spirit, because it feels very, very important. Very important for your health and well-being and happiness. So you're going to get there either way. I just don't want it to be harder than it needs to be. Neither does Spirit. So wishing you like all the strength and love that you need. Feel free to drop a comment below and let me know what's going on with you, and I will always respond. If I can send you any messages of hope or messages from Spirit also, I will. I cannot always from a comment, but sometimes I can. So, you know, please share if you feel comfortable. But regardless, if this resonated, if this helped you in any way, I hope you will give the video a like, because that helps other people get messages that they need as well. Thank you so much, Group 3. I appreciate your being here. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.